It's your girl also, that's her. Before we get into the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you'll be notified every single time I do a video. Today I'll be showing you guys how I install this 28 inches water wave curly frontal, 13 by 5 frontal. So make sure you stay tuned, watch the whole video so you don't miss anything, and so you can be able to slay your hair too. So yeah guys, stay tuned, see you in the next clip. First you're gonna want to start off by putting your cap on your head, and then you're gonna cut the ear, and then you're gonna cut the other side of the ear. And the front of the top part of your ear, you want to make sure you cut a little bit so that when you put the lace on, that part of the excess lace isn't showing. So now that that's out the way, you're gonna want to apply your glue. I like to do like little dots. So, and I also like to put it a little bit thick. So you're gonna apply your glue going across like so. After you apply it, you wanna like go back and forth with a Q-tip. I like to go front to back, like just a little bit. You wanna make sure that the glue, when you're putting it with the Q-tip, it's super flat while you're applying it. So now you see me applying the other side, and then I'm just going to just do the same thing I did. You see, like I'm going like a little bit back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I like to use the rat tail comb, but I like to use Q-tips because it's less messy and it's like super hard to clean the rat tail combs. You can either blow dry this, or you can like wait for it to dry. In my case, I kind of waited for it to dry because I wanted to end up sewing my frontal where the elastic band that it came with already. This is a 28 inch frontal, 13 by 5. I like to cut the elastic band and I like to sew it from one end to the other, but like literally right there at the bottom, not all the way to the other side, because you don't want it too tight, and it's already tight enough when you sew it from the part where you see me sewing it at. The reason why I like to do this is because I like for my frontal or my wig to be more like secure when I put it on my head. Although sometimes it could, I want to say a disclaimer, although sometimes it can give you a headache or whatever, but if it does, you can like make a little slit. So this is how it came out. But like I said, you can make it like a little slit, cut it, or you can cut it, or you can make a little slit. So that's where I sewed it, from that end to that end. And here's how the frontal looks. How beautiful is that? So now I am going to begin to pluck the hair, the frontal. Look how beautiful and flowy this hair is. Look how curly. This is such a beautiful wig. Like, I'm so obsessed. Like, it's not a normal wet and wavy wig. Like, it's like a water wave wig, and this is so dope. I really love this. So your cap should look just like this. That's the first layer of glue. And again, I want to show you again how this frontal looks. Like the hair, like it's just so beautiful. It's so soft, it's so flowy. Like, I just love this. Oh my gosh, I have to show you guys again. So now I'm gonna apply another layer of Ghost Bond glue. Like, I love this glue, guys. Like, I feel like this glue is really secure. Like, ooh, I put a little bit too much, as you can see. Nothing the professional cannot fix. So you see me applying it, and you're gonna want to, like I said, go back and forth. Another disclaimer too, like before you put your cap on, I like to use edge control to like push my little baby hairs back. And so I feel like when I push the baby hairs back before I put the cap on with the glue, it's so effective because it literally doesn't pull my baby hairs off. Like, I literally can put the Ghost Bond glue on my cap, and when I take it off, I use the oil to take it off, but it never affects my baby hairs. Like, that's what I always wanted you know, to fix, like a problem that I always wanted to find out, like how can I like protect my baby hairs. So this is the second layer, and this is how it should look. So now I'm going to pluck it because I'm making it into a middle part. I don't want a side part because I don't know. I don't like how side parts look on my head. But plucking takes time, guys. So um, when you're plucking, you want to make sure you don't pluck too hard because you don't want to end up plucking the lace, and then you're gonna have another problem. So now I'm gonna be plucking the front of the frontal so it can look more real. So like if you can pluck the front of the frontal just so to make it look more real. And now I'm gonna apply this Care wax stick. It's a little expensive, $17.99, but it works so effectively. Like this is the best wax stick that you can use when doing your frontal or whatever. Like you see how flat it's making it before you even put a hot comb or anything to it. Like so yeah. Now I'm gonna go in with my hot comb. Some people like to use the plug-in hot comb. That's what I'm using right now. But to be honest, like I really love to use the back in the day hot combs. I don't know how to call it. And I have like a personal stove that I ordered on Amazon for the hot comb. I usually like to use that because I feel like it's more effective. But as you can see, this is working out so far, whatever. This is working. And sometimes I also like to do is go over my frontal with an iron, like an actual iron that you iron your clothes. So now I'm gonna be cutting my cap, and that, like you saw, that was the second layer. So this is how you cut it. I start from the middle and then I go down, 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 down. Pause. I don't know if it's the scissors, but you want to be careful when you're how far you go back when you're cutting your cap lace, because sometimes like when you cut too far back, the scissors can stick to the glue, and then which can make it go further even back, and you don't want to mess that up and have to do your lace all over. So some people like to, you know, the bottom part of the lace that I just cut off, some people like to use that part right there to put at the top of their head, but I feel like that's too tight around my head, so sometimes I don't do it. Some people like to do it just like how I just did. I like to stick it in the back of my cap. So here's how the frontal looks, and now we're going to apply it, and that's how clear it is on my hand. I didn't bleach the knots or whatever, but it's cool because I feel like it's literally like matches to my skin. It's HD. Look at how secure this is, like without me even, you know, like fully installing it, like because I sewed it like from the one end to the other when I cut the bands. Like look how tight and secure that is already, and look how it looks on me. I have a big forehead, so so I'm gonna go over this with a hot comb once again, you know, just to make it a little bit more flatter. And you saw that before that I put the Care wax stick. I think I should have plugged the front more because it still looks like super thick, but now I'm gonna cut my lace. So you want to start from the middle, but next time I feel like I'm gonna like cut it, like you see how I did it in the middle. I cut in the middle. I should have cut like, you know, a few more pieces, and then you're gonna cut on the side of your ear, like so that the lace isn't hanging over your ear. And you want to cut like in a zigzag part, just like so. You want to cut in a zigzag part, and look at how like that looks on my skin so far. Like look at that, like, and that's without, you know, like melting it and everything or whatever. And now I'm applying some more Ghost Bond glue. Very important to not lay the lace on there right away after you put your Ghost Bond glue, because you want it to dry. You don't want that glue like sticking through your lace. So that's how I should have cut it. That's what I meant to say. That's how I should have cut it. Um, I feel like the left side is always a little bit more trickier than um no, I think it's my right. Yeah, my right side is always a little bit more trickier than my left. So see, now that it's clear, you see me applying the lace down. So you want to, I could say like, yeah, that was like a fake 3 layers. I'm so New York, I said a fake 3 layers. So that's how it's starting to look, guys. Look at that. So beautiful. So now I'm gonna apply some more Ghost Bond glue. And like I said, you don't wanna lay that lace down directly after you finish putting it. You want the glue to dry and you want it to be clear, so that when you putting your lace down, you want it to be effective. You don't want it to, you don't want no white glue sticking out of it, right? And then when you put your baby hairs over it, you don't want it to just be a big sticky mess. Pause. So to make it faster, I decided I wanted to blow dry it, and look at how clear it is. Look at how clear the glue is drying across my head. So now I'm just cutting a little bit. That's what you're gonna want to do. And look at how that is literally, the lace is over my ear, like literally over my ear. So I'm applying some Cara Care wax stick back on the front, so that like when I put my elastic band, it'll be, laid. And I'm going over it again with the hot comb. Like, what do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comments. Let me know what you think about this. And now I'm gonna take some hair out so I can do some more baby hairs. This video might be cut short because I ran out of storage on my phone, but I'm gonna show you the results. And the end, like, I'm gonna show you the results, how it came out. The results were dope, like, but I feel like I did my baby hairs a little bit too long. I should have, yeah, I plucked them some. So this is the final outcome. I didn't want to do anything special to it because I felt like it looked so beautiful. Like, I really loved it. Like, look at that, guys. Look at how beautiful that came out. I got the elastic band wrapped around my head, and this is how it looks in the ponytail. Like, look at that. Yeah. Alright, we outside tonight. Again. And yeah, and I definitely did go outside. Now look at me, like I'm really, really feeling myself. Like, what do you guys think? Look at that. Like, look how beautiful it came out. Look at how flowy it is. It's not too thick, not too thin. It's literally perfect. I love it. Like, I wish that like I did a video like where you can see it like in person. But thank you for watching, and make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, and stay tuned for my next video, guys. Thank you, my loves.